YouTube. What's up, guys? All the non-existent fans that I have. Millions of them. They're just all in my head. Don't worry about it. I'm here to talk about something adorable. That is JoJo. JoJo is a Dearmine Angela with her default face up from the company, and that came with lovely eyelashes, and she has the set of eyes they sent with her. No, I didn't use the putty because the putty was kind of dried out and gross and didn't feel good, so we didn't use that. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Dearmine Angela because I do think it is a very cute sculpt and it has a very simple body. The ears come off because they have magnets in them, as you can see. A little magnet in there, neodymium, so they stay on tight, and you can rotate them on her head in a variety of directions, make her look perky or upset. Aww. It's very cute. She also came with a tail, which has a similar magnet in it, and it's right there, as you can see on her body. Sort of sits right above her tush. The body is relatively simple, like compared to other bodies. It's single jointed, so there's no crazy movements like a lot of dolls have these days. You can see down here, her body's there. The way her legs move there, you have to sort of pull them out a little bit and seat them into the section because they won't do it themselves. And her legs move she has a very limited movement in her feet, which is probably to accommodate the fact that she has these unique digit grade design to her legs. And really difficult for her to stand if she was jointed the same way. If she was jointed all the way down there, compared to just being a joint with a situated ridge. Her hands have sort of a soft look to them, and they have a little claw, a little bit of a nail there. Something interesting about her head here, I'll take her wig off, put that aside, is that instead of there being a faceplate, or instead of there being a head cap like a lot of dolls have, I see her magnet there, her entire face comes off, which means it gives you easy access to the hook. You can easily pull it out and pull off the whole piece, or you can do her face up without having to worry about taking her head off because her whole face comes off instead of the head cap, which I think is actually quite convenient. I mean, it's always really awkward having to force off the head in a lot of traditional dolls. I think I made a really good decision here. It has a little magnet there. As you can see, in the way her head is ridged inside, it's got little bumps and divots where the compatible parts go. So you just put her head on just like this. Snaps right in, holds very tight. It's great movement in her head. She goes all the way around. It's very nice, very smooth. And take her dress off a little bit here. Take her tail off as well. You get a better idea of how her upper body works. Just take her dress off a little bit. There we go. I can give you an idea of how her arm moves, how her chest piece works. Her body is a single piece from the hip area all the way up to here. All this piece is separate. So she has this movement where she can go like this and this. And it's really nice actually. She holds her position very well. She snaps into place like that. I think you can get her to move forward just a little bit. Yeah, you can hold her there, and it's got these little bumps there, which will perfectly hold in a little tab inside, if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can. But there's a little tab in there that allows her to sit, to have her body sit on those little dots. You can see this is just those little nubs there. Yeah. And those allow her to move forwards and backwards. And of course she can move sideways, side to side. It's all very smooth. And when she snaps back is very good, so you can have her move real far back that way. And I quite like that movement she has. Otherwise, for her arm here, she doesn't have like a separate piece for her shoulder. She has a single ball. Her this piece of her arm is actually molded this way, so she has that curved state in there, which allows her to hold herself. I have not swayed her at all, and as you can see, she just holds her position really well. You get a very subtle and wide range of motion there. It's quite nice. Here's her elbow joint. It's not really double jointed. Like, you could probably get it to move a little further, but as you can see, this piece right here is sort of an odd egg shape. You can sort of see how that's sort of more of an egg shape rather than the peanut that a lot of dolls have. And it only has a part in there for her arm to sit like this. She's not really double jointed, but she can move up to touch. She can, you know, move to touch her face to get her to get a motion in there. Can be a little tough. She's not perfectly good at holding herself across. If you were to move the piece there like that, you could probably get it to move a little more. But it's going to be a bit of a battle to get her arm to move that far out. That's just the way they've designed it. It's not bad. I'd say it's not awful. I've seen far worse. Or rather, I've seen, you know, really well done double jointed dolls in the past. But she's got really nice little motion here in her hand. Like, her hand really does move all the way around. That's really quite nice. She doesn't snap at all. I haven't felt her give out, and she stood. I could stand up the moment I got out of the box, which was really nice. Like, she doesn't need any tightening. The center very well strung. So she didn't need to be messed around with at all. That was very nice. And you'll notice that she doesn't actually have any other ears. Her ears are just these. And they do just snap on like that. Let's see how they fit there. They sort of have a certain spot they'll sit perfectly on her head there. And if you move them off too much, you'll see that they're sort of weird. But you can't get them to sort of perk a little more, fall a little bit, and that's very cute. I think the face-up on the factory face-up is very cute, very sweet. It's kind of got a subtle smile to it. Nothing too crazy. She doesn't look sad or depressed or unhappy. She looks very, very demure and soft. I think it's very nice. Really have got her face. I don't think her breasts are too big. Sometimes I think some female dolls, they sort of over-exaggerate it. But I think it's sort of perfectly proportioned with her body, and it looks really quite elegant, very pretty, and it fits really nice in this dress. And I wasn't sure how well she would fit in MSD clothing, because she's MSD's size, but she's on the lower side of that. She's only 40 centimeters tall without her ears. So she was a lot small. She's like a bit smaller than you'd see in normal MSDs, but the clothes should all fit her. She's got a good figure for dresses and other female clothing like that, and it's very nice. It all seems to fit her really well. And Dearmine does send the footwear with them, and I think that's probably because the way her feet are just a little unusual. because they are sort of that paw look instead of being a normal heeled foot. I think you could probably find heeled shoes that would fit her, but you probably have to go on the smaller side. Like these look really small. And I can show you how her foot works if I just get her shoe off here. You can see what I mean by her paw foot. It's kind of interesting that they sort of send you these shoes with her. Because I suppose they just not sure, like if you'll be able to find something that fits. And it's kind of nice to have a pair of shoes with them, because otherwise you're buying shoes separately. And these are actually quite cute. They have a little Dearmine. They have the little, I'm gonna have to focus it all on that. But there it is. There's like the Dearmine logo in there. And that's quite cute of them. I think it's very stylish. There's a little foot. As you can see, it's not really a traditional foot. It's got sort of a padded look to it, and it has that certain digigrade appearance. Digigrade being the unique appearance of cat and dog rear legs. How they move like this. They sort of have that curve that goes down, and they flatten out right there. And she's only got 4 toes because she's got little paws there as her feet. They've gone to a lot of work to give her this sort of very sweet feline appearance that I don't think is too overbearing. Like, you know, you might see some dolls that have the big muzzles, or they scream at you that they're an animal. Well, she has more of a sweet sort of subtle and laid back appearance to it. I think it's very nice. Well, I think they also send you the shoes because she can't stand without a heeled shoe because of her foot the way it is. Like, there's just no way she'd be able to stand up with that. Which is nice, and then they do send you the shoes with some ribbon to attach them, and the ribbon just loops right through there. That'll leave a room there to loop it so you can get around her ankle and sort of pull it tight, just like that. And you can tie a little bow on it. I haven't really tied it in bows. The bows I tie just kept kind of undone because I'm really bad at tying shoes, and also doll clothes shoes, I guess. So yeah, that's my JoJo, Dearmine Angela. I really like the body. I don't really need the full level of a double jointed body for her. I think it'll be fine for me to have her just with the single joints. Because overall, I think I'll have her mostly standing, and it's good that they're solid. They're not loose, or they're not gonna fall over. I never feel like she's gonna suddenly take a nosedive, which is nice. I have a lot of security in that. And overall, I just think she's really cute. They have a really nice design with her. Her fingers are so dainty and very pretty, very feminine. They follow that kind of demure, ladylike appearance, which is very pretty and very nice. I think I might add a little bit of a gloss to her nails, sort of give her a little more of a realistic look to them. But yeah, so this is the Dearmine Angela. If you're looking for like anthro dolls that are just really pretty and very beautiful, I definitely suggest Dearmine. They're a little expensive, but I'd say probably more affordable than a lot of dolls. Like, I got Angela here for $320, I believe, with her face up. And that's not too bad for the sort of level of detail she has, and just how very beautiful the face up is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I do sell a male counterpart to her in the same MSD size, and he'd be called Dune. I am considering one of them because I think Dune is very cool, and considering how pretty she looks, I would think that it'd be nice to have a male counterpart to her. So that is the Dearmine Angela. I highly suggest her to any Anthro fan who's looking for a doll to suit that need, because she does it absolutely perfectly, and she wears wigs really well. Like, this is standard 7/8 wig that I got from Denver Doll. It's from Leak World, and it fits. I can have it put it back in her head here. See, it fits nice and snugly. Like, I didn't even need a wig cap for it. It was fits snug. It doesn't want to fall off at all. That's very nice. It's nice to know that like her head is very standard size, and she will take a 18mm eye. She's got quite big eyes. I think it's also part of her cute appeal. She takes big eyes. 7 to 8 size wig will fit her absolutely perfectly, and she can wear normal MSD clothing. So yeah, there you have it. This is my JoJo, the Dearmine Angela. Hopefully I see you all next time.